We have plenty of it right here in Houston. Carbach, St. Arnold, Eighth Wonder. They are all names you probably recognize, but how did they get to be successful brands, and how did Justin Stapleton get this story? Channel 2's Andy Sirota reveals secrets from a successful craft brewing company.
Beer.
Right here we have Sneaky Wombat.
It's a multi-billion-dollar industry.
Johansson Bachhammer.
But at Hourglass Brewing,
It's called Go Check Yourself.
it's all about the art of crafting the brew. From the grain to the glass.
I love recipe building, creating a new beer from scratch.
Head brewer Matthew Gimmel says beer has been a passion of his since college.
And in my apartment on our stovetop is where I brewed my first beer. I had ideas for beers that didn't exist, so I wanted to see if I could make that happen.
But it's not just about drinking for these guys. It's also about the history.
There are a lot of historical beer styles that are either very unpopular or just not well known at all. We regularly will find one of those styles and recreate them here.
So how do you get from your stove to head brewer? Gimmel warns it's not for the faint of heart.
Kind of just have the passion to learn. Most people who homebrew will never be professional brewers. I think that the best way to do it would be to volunteer at a brewery if you're honestly thinking about making that leap, and see the differences between brewing 5 gallons and brewing 300 or 1,000 gallons of beer at once.
And you'll need a lot of creativity.
I wrote a recipe for that where we actually smoked some of the malt over alderwood in our parking lot ourselves, and then laudered the beer through foraged juniper branches.
And it's going to be a lot of long days with hard work.
You're not creating a recipe every day. What you are doing every day is cleaning and shoveling wet grain that's 150 degrees, 160 degrees.
Gimmel says another thing to remember, a little humility goes a long way.
I definitely am not one of the people who think that I know everything. There is so much about beer that if 20 years from now, if I'm not still learning every single day, then I gave up.
Bottom line, if you think you're ready to make the leap, you need to just go out and do it.
Do it. Get your hands dirty.
For more of Gemmel's tips and some of the coolest ingredients they've used in beers, just head to click2houston.com and look for this story on our homepage. Andy Sirota, KPRC Channel 2 News.